Memo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. Another showdown in Parliament today, and the Speaker of Parliament again has suspended Parliament indefinitely. Sunday. Now, a question I'm a person maybe say, Afenyo Markin, our leader of Parliament no. Me person maybe say NPP for say, what did they see in Afenyo Markin? A very serious question I'm person be saying NPP for. And then omuhu wa Afenyo Markin ho a omo decide say enkrofo e wo Parliament na ya Afenyo Markin ene ye pese o leading. Because actually what is happening today it simply didn't make any sense. What actually happened today in Parliament, it didn't make any sense at all. And for people who don't understand, I'm interested in simunatias here. Yen ya yen imdiesi wa Parliament. Parliament emrase say enkrofo ko contest on the ticket of a different political party. Yen yin nipa kronim free Parliament. Enya first time ye disamra ne suni. Ye diso sa last 4 years krano MPP for e de ye wo mo ankasa wo member wo ye MP for Fomena. Beside that, you see into obi anim say a natural rule e wo Parliament e automatic. E see ye Alban Bagbin ye pe MPP for si wo monte Afenyo Markin di America e de akọ Supreme Court. Supreme Court e di ruling about Supreme Court e catch Alban Bagbin say decision now Alban Bagbin e taking on stay execution. Naturally say oman enchi steam obi ka say chi steam and naturally oman engine ho stay of execution oman enka ho na case na ba beto omo Supreme Court nim ombedi case no mu di wi a na ya head ye besi inti ya ho no mo call parliament no NDC forecast say well Parliament no ye the Hansard ene de kasa. The last time I free Parliament, I say no. In the Hansard no, it was recorded say Sankrofo ya pami omo free Parliament no ya pami omo. Inti say Alban Bagbin ebetie Supreme Court ruling krana. Eji se Parliament ya tenase na Alban Bagbin kasa efa ruling ne ho. No wajitum na afe ya sesa e wo Hansard no so Supreme Court ama ruling na enye automatic. The Speaker will have to rule on that, and then it will be recorded in the Hansard of Parliament, and then it will become official. In the NDC for say, as far as Alban Bagbin Enyama say declaration, no, the NDC is still majority. And that is the fact, that is the truth, whether you like it or not. Supreme Court ama order there, but Supreme Court order no, yenyanka our Parliament, it has not been officially recorded in Parliament. So as of now, no, until say, you be recording official our Parliament ne there. Enye Supreme enye mra inti so omoko Parliament NDC and the majority say Alban Bagbin ka say okay Supreme Court ruling about be kamensa inti no NDC sisi anomo ye minority na no hands are recorded inti NDC went to Parliament as majority MPP for say that be omunti bi da omo expect say Supreme Court ma ruling na automatically I was say one call Parliament. I was say one more sa to say the BBNC. And meanwhile, they know the rules of Parliament and they know it can never happen like that. Inti Alban Bagbin can say, well, say MPP for most more work it out. No problem. Yen to mean take a decision be our ha. And no hunti ya jene Parliament indefinitely. Alban Bagbin ajene Parliament indefinitely no. And Afenyo Markin ko radio so koko kekan sem and Alban Bagbin no or ye mischievous and or ye saying or ye kekan di obeken bia kekan nen sem ni na wie ye na mka say well Alban Bagbin wa ye di osi obeye e hwana Afenyo Markin mo say Parliament embrana and the Parliament embra omo NDC for you so awomu di mirika ko Supreme Court omo beso meti ase no omo say Parliament embrana say speaker ageni case MPs mu betumi assign na mo ama speaker ye den wasan so afre Parliament. You see no problem. Yet ya na eba be ready ye say Afenyo Markin asan so afre Parliament wa order we use Parliament emra say ye mfre Parliament. DNT or say MPP for e wo unfinished business. Now unfinished business a wo mo say omowo and they say omo person omo pass mmara bi na wo sanso approve some taxes bi esanso ema nkrofo bi nyama bi unfinished business omo person omo ye no enti no parliament yembra na yembra mbeye ene ye say okay no problem so we say parliament ye free parliament ayembra ye free parliament ende NDC for say ye de as far as Alban Bagbin declare say ye minority ne nko ade ye de majority nti ye kotena ye place MPP for ye twen omo mbra parliament omo amba MPP for mbra parliament ende omo amba omo a parliament akọ omo agenda parliament indefinitely a wo wa ba be frɛ sɛ ye mbra parliament no ende MPP for mbra parliament a omo amba ama Alban Bagbin asanso agenda parliament indefinitely biom nti me pese me bisa sɛ MPP for mu leader a wo parliament no sabe previous explanation we are media ma no me pese me bisa sɛ die na mu hu woni mu a mu choose as leader. What did you see in him? And I'm going selecting as leader. Because tell me which part of assembly and a nyansa womb. Which part? Oh dear, yati. What's answer about the free parliament? Bium parliament simbra. No problem. Now say what's answer about the free parliament? Say parliament simbra. Now wow can say you have serious government business you want to carry out. NDC for kokotena majority side wamba. Atre say majority no hu hia se wo sen sa mo tax waivers na mo se mo de be man microphone no. Mo se one district one factory. Majority na wo afenyo market majority konyo obetena so no. Hu hia na sen one district one factory say e be bie nwuma ma Ghana fo aye. That is what they are telling us. Jesus Christ. These are the leaders at MPP for Afa Ewo Parliament. Now, Parliament was supposed to call it off. Month we are around 14th. Next week and the week exactly. So that MPs no ebe kwa ye campaign. Inti and the 7th Parliament ya journey. Musanso be free Parliament biom. Na mo free Parliament biom ya sanso mfimu. You people are not serious. Making kind story no. I say the Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, has once again suspended the sitting of the House indefinitely Sunday. The suspension was due to the NPP MPs boycotting the House sitting on Thursday, November 7, 2024. The Speaker explained that he had to suspend the meeting indefinitely because the House did not have the numbers to make decisions. He also said that there was no business before the House for consideration because the Business Committee of Parliament did not meet to present one to the plenary. Bagbin expressed his frustration about the absence of the New Patriotic Party members of Parliament because he summoned the House upon the request of the leadership of the MPs. But unfortunately, the dignitaries who made the request have not shown up, and therefore matters that they wanted us to handle, which are admitted for the consideration of Business Committee, are not on the order paper. And in fact, there is no order paper for today because the Business Committee could not meet due to the absence of the people who requested the recall. And as you can see, one side of the House is completely empty, he said. He added, in view of this, we have as usual got a quorum to sit, but we have no business before us to transact because the Business Committee, as you know, prepares a report, and this report is adopted by the House as business agreed by the House to transact during the course of the week. In the absence of that, there is no other authority that can put business before you, which you have not adopted to transact. In view of the failure of the Business Committee to sit, as a result of the refusal of those who requested the call to show up, we are compelled to once again adjourn the sitting of the House. He further stated, knowing the challenges we are facing, it is not advisable to be adjourning from day to day, and so I will proceed once more to adjourn the meeting indefinitely. And the meeting, this extraordinary meeting, is accordingly adjourned. On Tuesday, blah blah, we all know Alban Bagbin adjourned the sitting and all that. The Speaker explained that he had to suspend the meeting of the House because it did not have the members to decide due to the MPs boycotting proceeding. Listen. the NPP MPs are causing financial loss to the state. And the reason why I'm saying this, and they say, Ghana ha, the parliamentary cotenasia, they spend a lot. Especially if parliament is on recess and now indefinitely adjourned. Now MPB aba befrese parliament imbra. Na yaba na nkrofo mo frese parliament imbra na omo show up. They have caused financial loss to the state. And I am expecting the NDC to deal with the omoa causes our financial loss to the state, because when say currently, you know, the parliament is not sitting ewo omoankasa omo parliament ho. Eye baby ni yakwa kopia momo. Preparation of the place, and then every single thing, it takes money. Whenever parliament is sitting down, many will taxpayers' money, and yet they prepare parliament. And so for you to call parliament and not show up, and to waste Ghana for your time, and to waste our resources, no, you have caused financial loss to the states. The NPP has caused financial loss to the states, and they have to pay. NDC for marking to NDC for nyeden and marking to this is causing financial loss to the states. How can you even explain this to make sense? How? You read the comment here, the Ghana for. This doesn't make any sense. No sense at all in this. If you know this is how you are going to act, why did you even recall parliament in the first place? I say, well done, NDC Moses. I say, well done, no last minute bills for looting. I say, I was expecting the Supreme Court and the Chief Justice to call the NPP MPs to come to the House after they took their plea to the court, who is now delaying the parliamentary businesses now. The America Supreme Court, and there's a moon. I say, the Supreme Court messed everything up. Listen, and I'm going to do a special report on that. The truth of the matter, they say, sa crisis here ye remuni na e Supreme Court no e na akose. It's the Supreme Court e na akose sa ade we ni na. And maybe the judges no mu feel say obian to me nyomo hwe, they are untouchable. Their conscience will judge them. I say ignorance at its best. The same Article 97 gives a section of party-sanctioned alliances in Parliament. Why didn't the Speaker declare the former seat vacant when the independent MP opted to align with the MP to form the majority? I say it is the NPP MPs that started this confusion when Michael Kwe declared the seat vacant. According to the Constitution, they were jubilating when the same was done under Bagbin. They went to court. Under Bagbin, they went to court. You can't eat your cake. I say the NDC and Bagbin must tread cautiously. Defying the Supreme Court is very, very dangerous for our very young democracy. Pure lawlessness, power-drunk speaker. And you see, every single person who is saying that Alban Bagbin has defied the Supreme Court, no, you simply don't know what you are saying. Because Alban Bagbin clearly has not defied the Supreme Court. It's a simple matter. If Parliament are tenacity, you see, what the NPP can do, they say, go to Parliament, sit down, let the parliamentary processes occur, let Alban Bagbin not recognize, and then you can stand on it to say Alban Bagbin has defied the Supreme Court. You can stand on it and say he has defied. Even for a sitting to go on, you are not allowing. So how will you know whether Alban Bagbin has accepted the Supreme Court decision or not? And people need to tell you the truth. NPP for mwaseme nyede. Sabi nsemwa mudi na yambwasem ena mudi wa parliament. I say, how did they obey the Supreme Court when the NPP MPs didn't even appear in Parliament? I say, what has been defied here in this scenario? The Supreme Court is rather abusing its powers with the help of the executive. The right thing must be done. The law must be consistent and not selective. I say, powerful. Osono mame, Gertrucius. You can organize another parliament with the MPPs to preside over them. Danku suwa. Next time, you think you can you think say you get sense. I say, I have changed my mind. I no longer vote for NDC. Neither will I vote for MPP. They are not patriotic enough. I will be sleeping on the voting day. Bogus speaker. Ghana first, not our party. And Obi say, it seems you are MPP affiliate. Obi Awobeka say, men to men NDC, men to men MPP, or MPP, no, a disappointed MPP person, or a disappointed MPP person. I say, oh Ghanaians, where are we? For how long shall we sit for just 275 parliamentarians and the speaker to take us for granted like this? Abba. Obi said the speaker has lost control of the house and MPs behaving like rampaging bulls in a forest. It is simple. The 4 MPs are not suspended and the MPP has the numbers to form the majority. If the speaker cannot bring, if the speaker cannot bring the leadership of the house to agree on this fundamental issue prior to recalling parliament, then it shows a lack of leadership skills. Now, he says these matters are not matters for courts to decide, but mature MPs to agree on. And if he, as the arbiter, is unable to bring the parties together for agreement, then what is he there for? What hopeless leadership? Now, he'll stage another press conference and claim the speaker does not decide who forms the majority. Christ, cry, soon. Disappointed MPP person, soon. So don't be surprised about the way Bagbin and the NDC are behaving. They know their days in parliament are numbered, so they are bent on making the country ungovernable. Anything that has a beginning has an end. All this shall come to pass. This Bagbin man will eventually cause confusion in Ghana. You see how people are hypocritically blaming Alban Bagbin and not where the problem is coming from. Yes, that's Ghanaians for you. Has the speaker asked the 4 MPs not to come to parliament? Listen, and this is the simple question. Sebi in previous, I'm more blaming Alban Bagbin. No, me mu nyansa. I was here kantu mutrim. Alban Bagbin has not prevented these people from coming to parliament. The 4 people, no. Omumba parliament, Alban Bagbin can say, hey, mo be den wa ye pamemo dabi. So why is it that the MPP for more parsimony Alban Bagbin? Why don't you show up in parliament and let these your people show up too? MPP for ne so monkrofo yi enyantokwa. And these people are not going to show up in parliament. Until MPP for himself monkrofo we and show up, they are not going to get the majority. And they are not going to be able to pass anything in parliament. That is why they are behaving this way. Have you brought the people and Alban Bagbin for Alban Bagbin to say minji omuntum? I didn't know said in prayer, sir. In crofons yansa, sir. De biamo pesi edi mo atemansa. Edien kreni. Edieni. This is the thing that nipa krowe asemo wakano. That is where everything is. Mo amoka sa Alban Bagbin no ye wo peso bo man di na no. Has Alban Bagbin prevented these people from coming to parliament? Has the NPP presented these people for Alban Bagbin to say, hey, mon for mon ko, mempe mo wa ha? Has he done that? So what is your problem? Mama yanyu. Nenye bibia na ye NPP NDC. Enyamadi bi wo a enyansa adwen. Ati ase. School bebrebe a yakọ ene nyansa bebrebe a yesua. Enye se ye de beba be ye NPP ni NDC. Asem le ba ye mfanto a yate. Supreme Court ama ruling no problem yate. Mo say Alban Bagbin man crofo we mbra NPP majority no problem yate. Omombra parliament Omo man betena simple. And man be argument say we are majority. Alban Bagbin said okay, mate another argument say. They are not even willing to come to parliament to sit down for parliament to begin in the first place. And you are defending these people. Are you foolish? Are you foolish? How? How are you going to even defend people like this? Let them come to parliament. Let them present the people. Let them tell Alban Bagbin say, Supreme Court ama ruling here the encroach aba. Let Alban Bagbin tell the people say, hey, that be mumpie. Ni yen say yes, Alban Bagbin win fee. Wa won fa encroach one by. Wa won person obetena say. Also complain say Alban Bagbin in say obe my encroach aba. Where Jimmy? Where Hey Jawajo. What to me man ni pabufu crowd do. Jimmy was system. Hey. In papa for am fulu dwen. What say bebrenesian nyansa. Mo betena social media so na mo kasa. Muni na ase de sebe in previous nyansa ba kompo ni mutrim. Charlie. I'll just be insulting people like that. I'll say until the Chief Justice brings finality to the anti-LGBT case and force Akufo-Addo Bawumia to sign the bill, it will be nonsensical for Parliament to sit. Charlie, don't try your comment box. Who didn't